What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're gonna jump into one of the brand new features coming out, and there are some cheat codes that you can do to already do this progress. You'll see I have a glory challenge up here. It's not really of use unless you want to cheat the system. I mean, we'll probably talk about it. I'm gonna talk about cheating the system in a different video here because there's a way to cheat some stuff out with the new regression system, because as you guys know, if you take a look at the notice, the first thing, adjusted the material returns rules for hero replacement and regression. So let's take a look. One thing I want you guys to just notice here, we have a maxed out horse. We're just under 400 spirit. We're just at a little over 150 million gold. We of course have a soulstone level 1 on him. We're going to show you the process of regressing the hero, because at this point in time, I really don't think there's a point in replacing heroes anymore, because when you actually take a look at this, when you replace a hero, really the only benefit of doing that right now is if you have like multiple stones set up and you don't want to re-roll for them, replacing is probably going to be the better option if they're within the same faction. If they're within the same faction and you don't really have a stone that you care about, regression is going to be 100% the better option. Previously, when you regressed a hero, you used to get 3 10-star puppets back, you used to get 4 9-star puppets back, and the 9 hero copies. Now, instead of that 4th 9-star puppet, you're going to get 3 6-star puppets and 13 5-star puppets. That right there is going to give you the food to rebuild a 9 and 10-star hero within that faction, which is amazing, because previously it's like you could regress a hero, but if you didn't have the food to bring them up to a 9-star in the faction that you wanted on, you were just SOL. Now, as long as they're within the same faction, you can reuse this food. Now, of course, it still costs the 5 soul symbols, so that's not like a big difference here. So that's good. That looks fine. Number one, I think that regressing is going to be the best thing. Let's take a look though. Previously, when you regressed your hero, you would get only 60% of the resources of gold and spirit and promotion stones it took you to get to a level 345 or whatever your level hero is, and you only used to get 60% of the gold and the magic dust from your stone. Now with the new regression system, you are going to get 100% of those resources back. Bam, right there. So just to show you guys that it is in fact working just like that, we are going to re-level up our Horus to see exactly how many resources it took. So let's jump back in here. Let's use all this. This is good. Yep. Great. All right, next one. Let's move up to an E2 hero. Looking good. Oh, did that too fast. Hold on. I guess I gotta wait for the screen to pop up before I hit the escape key on the keyboard here on BlueStacks. All right, we move on over to E4. Let's get that enabling going, and let's get the E5. All right, so first part of this is done. We are going to need to now level him up to 345. Now, that's not where it ends. You notice, though, the spirit is already correct. The gold is off, and that is because we need to re-level up to a Soulstone 1 to kind of prove that, yes, in fact, it does take a 100% of your resources that you spent on that hero, and it gives it right back to you. So let's get back up to a Soulstone 1, which is cool. Looking good, looking good. All right. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. We'll get there eventually, don't worry, guys. Up to Celestial Stone 1. We got to get all the way up to Soulstone 1, though, so we got 5 more upgrades to do. Keep going, 2 more. And you'll notice the second we hit this button right here, we are back to that 156 million of that resource. Perfect, right? We get everything back. But there is one other thing we can talk about today as well, and that is the fact that you can also regress other heroes in the game now as well. So you'll notice there's a convert button here on other types of heroes. It still costs 5 soul symbols, but you can regress them. Now, you can regress them, I believe, all the way down to 6-star. Do we have any 6 stars we can make? Yes. We can make, let's just make you, right? We'll make a Shia. That looks fine. So let's upgrade a 6-star Shia, and then you're like, man, I really didn't want to do that. I made a huge mistake. Well, now you can even take a 6-star hero and you can convert them back. Now, again, it does take that max 5 soul symbols. So if you are tight on soul symbols, this isn't something for you to do because you want to make sure you have some to swap and regress other heroes, but it's going to give you exactly what you put into it back. The 2 heroes and those copies regress. Uh-oh. I think I might have crashed the game. I don't think it liked what I did. Uh-oh. Did it do, wait, hold on. What did it say here? It did, what? Did it just bug out? I think it just bugged out. Let me relog. Okay, we relogged back in. Okay, so it did happen. It was just a graphical issue. I was like, wait a minute, be careful. So if something like that happens to you, just remember, guys, if something doesn't look right on your account, just close out of the app completely, force close it, reopen it. Most of the time, it'll actually be correct. It just visually doesn't show up. But yeah, so now there's the point in the game where it looks like there's almost no point to do the replacement, and there's only points to do the actual regression system, especially because it just gives you everything back that you would need to build. So why would you do anything else? Resources, you're getting 100% back. That is perfect. You can do it on any hero 6-star and above now. So if you are sitting here, you know, I know there's a few of you guys out here that have like probably like a 7-star Divine Spirit, maybe even an 8-star Divine Spirit, and you're like, I don't want to invest any more food into this hero. I can't bring it up to a 10-star to do a conversion. It just feels bad. Now, one thing I want to look at though. Ooh, actually, who can I do that on? Can you convert a low hero? So like, for example, here, let me grab out one more Ithaca on here. I want to take a look at something else. So what happens if we come on over here and do convert? So you can't replace, you still can't replace anything that's below 10-star, but they basically give you the regression system now. So even though you can't do this, you can now regress anything from 6-star all the way up to 9-star. I kind of had this issue where I think one of the last heroes, maybe Eos, I built 2 6-stars of her on accident. I basically had to build both of them up to 10-star and then regress one of them, which lost resources. Now that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but you can also then spend the regression before then as well. So I don't know. It seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. Of course, the one thing we didn't talk about is Transcendence heroes can now be regressed as well. You get all your resources back, so that's cool too. So remember, that is also an option. I just don't have one that I want to regress right now to show you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.